Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 yeah, go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day.
It's that time of year again, guys. It's that time where we are forced by law to be thankful for something here in the great old United States of America. However, this time Uncle Sam's not making me be thankful for nothing else. This time I'm thankful on my own. And I'm thankful for my Lenovo Legion Go. Well, my deadly mercenary family, I am reviewing my Lenovo Legion Go. Honestly, I should have probably done this review a while ago when the Lenovo Legion Go was probably hot. But I'm here bringing you a review for Thanksgiving, so be thankful for that. And this isn't going to be those type of reviews where I just open up the product and I'm like, hey, it seems like a good product. Oh, I'm not going to use it a lot, but it looks like a good product. No. This is a journey. You and I will go on a journey together and reviewing the Lenovo Legion Go and what it has gone through and why I'm so thankful for. So my journey truly started February of this year, where when I was looking for a device to help me practice for EVO 2024. I needed a device that would run Guilty Gear and that wasn't too bulky. So I ended up getting the Lenovo Legion Go. I didn't want to waste my time with a laptop, so I got this instead because I really wanted to practice anywhere I went and have the portability as well. There were 3 options at the time that were serious contenders to be my next device. It was the Lenovo Legion Go, the Steam Deck from Valve, and the Rogue Ally from Asus. Now, my friend that had the Steam Deck at the time, and I had secondhand experience with the Steam Deck, and it was a great device. However, being a little impatient dumbass, I really only had 2 options. I had the Lenovo Legion Go or the Rogue Ally, because those were the only 2 devices you could get via Best Buy, and I could get them like ASAP. So I ended up going to the Lenovo Legion Go. Why did I go for the Lenovo Legion Go? 2 reasons. 2 reasons why I ended up choosing the Lenovo Legion Go over the Rogue Ally. Number 1, at the time, Rogue Ally SD card ports, the little slot for the SD cards, were catching on fire. There were fuego, there were mucho caliente, and I didn't want to deal with that. And the second reason why I got the Lenovo Legion Go was for the Switch-like capabilities. So after some shipping problems and going to Best Buy and finally getting my device, I got the Lenovo Legion Go. And I love this device. I love this device so much. This is my Lenovo Legion Go. It's the 1TB version, so I could fit more games into it. It's 16 GB of RAM. It runs on the AMD Ryzen Z1 Extreme, and it's a Windows device. I know it's going to turn off a lot of Linux and Mac users, but it doesn't turn me off because I'm a dirty Windows user. What am I going to do? Guilty as charged. So the real gimmick of this device though is that you're able to deattach the side controllers like this and be able to play in tabletop mode. The right controller, the right Joy-Con or whatever it's called, can turn into a vertical mouse, so you'll be able to play FPS games with the mouse basically on the go. So it's really useful for those FPS players that really need a mouse to play because they can't play with their sticks or whatever. So that's good if you're looking to something like that that's portable and has a mouse built in. The Lenovo Legion Go has you. However, for me, I just took the Lenovo Legion Go like this wherever I went when I was practicing for Guilty Gear. This thing just basically turned into a high-end gaming tablet. And I carried around my Mixbox Portable to be able to play Guilty Gear with a Mixbox on the go. So this thing did its job beautifully during the convention when I was in EVO 2024. While other people were using their bulky gaming laptops, I was just able to whip this out, bring out my Mixbox controller, and just practice. I bet if I was using a controller instead of the Mixbox Pro, it would have been much quicker setup. It would have been much faster. But thankfully to this, I was able to practice and I was able to not suck at EVO. If you want to check that out, videos of my EVO 2024 run down in my channel. So subscribe and go check it out. After EVO though, that's when I truly started messing around with the capabilities of the Lenovo Legion Go. So one feature that I discovered about the Lenovo Legion Go is that they have high-end USB-C ports. So they're so high-end, you're able to plug in an external graphics card and be able to play games at a higher frame rate and higher graphic fidelity. So that was pretty interesting to find out. Now, I didn't have an external graphics card to try it out, but I did have an SSD, and I found out that you're able to play games from the SSD using the high-end USB ports to play video games on the SSD. I don't know if that's how it works usually with gaming laptops or whatever, but I was surprised I was able to put a game in the SSD and play it via the USB. It's pretty cool. So because of that reason, I decided to make the Lenovo Legion Go my gaming laptop for when I did a stream. So I wouldn't have to stress out my poor, outdated PC and basically just have my gaming PC and my streaming PC. And I think it worked out great. It worked out great for a couple months. I was able to play a lot of indie games. For example, one of them was Fears to Fathom, which I streamed, and I have some Let's Plays, so if you want to go check it out again, subscribe and check it out on the channel. I also was able to play Street Fighter 6 on the Xbox and the Lenovo Legion Go at the same time during a stream. I don't know why I needed to have two Street Fighter 6s running at the same time, but I was able to do it. Why am I telling you all this? Well, I thought this was a review. You know what? I told you from the beginning, it was more than just a review. It was my Lenovo Legion Go journey. So one thing I noticed throughout this journey was that my Lenovo Legion Go got hot. And I'm not talking about sexy bitch, even though it is a sexy bitch. I'm talking about it got mucho caliente, like, ooh, burn, burn, burn. This was caused mostly, I believe, was because I was playing it into an external monitor. So when I was about to complete a certain area of My Friendly Neighborhood, the Muppet game, which I also have parts, go check it out on my channel, it just crashed. At first, I thought, oh, it just ran out of battery. It didn't charge while I was playing it, and it was just showing the graphics on the screen. It was not charging at the same time. So I let it to charge for a whole day. So one thing about the Lenovo Legion Go is that if it loses power, and I'm not talking about just goes to 0%, I'm talking about like loses all the power in the battery, it actually takes a long time for it to be able to recharge and start up again and basically come back to life. After a day of charging, it still will not turn on. The fans would go, but no screen, no lights, no nothing. I plugged in the controllers, and it was not functional at all. It just braked. After charging it a whole day, it still would not turn on. Just one of the fans would go, but it would not give me any sign of life. No lights, no flickering, nothing. I put the controllers onto the system. It would not respond with the controllers. It was basically good as dead. It was dead. You know, God, time of death, please. You know, no CPR. You know. No resuscitation, it died. It was just basically now a paperweight. It was just now a door stopper. And I was okay with it. I was okay with it because it fulfilled its purpose. Its primary goal, its primary function to me was to help me practice for EVO 2024. And it had accomplished that. So I kind of was like, oh, it happens. Things have to come to an end, especially the good things, which my Lenovo Legion Go was. So, it died. It died. Rest in peace, Lenovo. That's what I thought. That's when my girlfriend said, why don't you just use the Lenovo Legion Go warranty. And I'm like, oh, what? You could do that? Oh, I've never used a warranty in my life. So after calling around, looking and searching up the Lenovo Legion Go number, I was able to contact someone, and they were able to help me out. So the person on the telephone had to go through the proper steps, but besides that, it was pretty simple. So all the proper steps were basically: did you turn on your Lenovo Legion Go? Did you charge your Lenovo Legion Go? Did you press the start and the down volume for Lenovo Legion Go? Did you take off the SD card? All this stuff. We went through a whole list, and after all that, and like Lenovo Legion Go was still not working, the customer support told me that they would send me a box, and that I would have to just ship it out to them. And I was just surprised. I was like, "Is that it?" Like, yeah, we'll just give us your address, and we'll ship you a box via FedEx. And that was it. Basically, like, I just had to give them my address, and they shipped me a box, and it was quick and simple. It was painless. I just had to follow the steps and just ship it to them. However, before I sent it over, I was just a little curious, right? If they were actually going to fix my device, or were they just not going to fix it? Or if they were to fix it, they would just send me a new device. So I put a couple tests. So for my test to see if I would get my Lenovo Legion Go back, I decided to put 2 thumbsticks grips on the controller. And then I also have a screen protector on my Lenovo Legion Go. So if the screen protector is not there, therefore it's a different Lenovo Legion Go. So the whole shipping process was done through FedEx, and it was gone and came back in like a week. Honestly, I thought it was gonna take longer. So I got my Lenovo Legion Go back, and I checked it, and one of the grips that I put on the controller was gone, but other than that, it was the Lenovo Legion Go I sent. Everything was the same. They sent me back my Lenovo Legion Go. But just because it has the screen protector and the thumb grips doesn't truly mean it's my Lenovo Legion Go. The way I found out that it was my Lenovo Legion Go was because I turned it on, and there it was. Everything that was my information for the Lenovo Legion Go, all my games, all my screensavers, everything was still on the Lenovo Legion Go. It was my Lenovo Legion Go. They told me they would wipe out the memory of my Lenovo Legion Go, but now that I think about it, I think they weren't able to, because when I shipped the Lenovo Legion Go, I forgot to take away my password. So the poor fellas probably just fixed the Lenovo Legion Go and tried to go through it and see if it worked and wipe out the memory. But they couldn't because it was password protected. Whoops. Sorry, Lenovo Legion Go repair guy. Oops. Oopsie. So now I have my device, and it was fixed. The warranty was able to cover it, and there was no questions asked. They just fixed it and shipped it back. They didn't charge me. They didn't even check if I had the receipt for the Lenovo Legion Go, that it was proof that I bought it. No, they just no questions asked. Ship me a box, ship me the broken item, return you a fixed item. That's pretty good. I was mostly freaking out about the customer service for the Lenovo Legion Go. So this was such a relief for me. I didn't want to stress out about, where's the receipt? I probably lost the receipt, to be honest with you. So I'm glad I didn't have to deal with any of that, and I'm glad that the customer service was quick, painless, and easy, because I've been listening to a lot of people complain about Asus. Asus has been on a crusade to burn all their good grace with the PC build community. So they have burned bridges with JC2Sense and Gamer Nexus. So I was just expecting really bad customer service for the Lenovo Legion Go, but it was great. It was fantastic. However good though the customer service was, I really don't want to go through it again, especially since my warranty is expiring in like a couple months. So I've just done a couple tweaks to the system to make it run more without stress. So first things first, I basically put the Lenovo Legion Go in like the 720 or like the 700 setting. I don't have it in a higher resolution. I just keep it at 700 or 720. I forget the exact frame or size of the screen, but I keep it at 720, 60 FPS. Because honestly, if it works on the Switch, it works for me here. I know it's not a gamer move, but I really don't care about high-end resolution. I mostly care about it running smoothly and not frying again. One thing I also don't use really is Legion Go. I don't think it's that useful. The only thing you'd really use it is for changing the settings of the console. You could put custom settings, but I use 3 settings. 1 is battery saver mode, 2 is just regular mode, and 3 is my performance mode, which helps out with the newer games such as Street Fighter 6. Other than that, I would only go to Legion Go for that. I got Steam right there. I just basically use it as a Windows laptop. So overall, this is a great product. If you really need something on the go, it's not the lightest of devices. If you're looking for a lighter device and you're not necessarily needing the Windows experience, I recommend getting a Steam Deck. Honestly, I hear so much good about the Steam Deck, and from what I've used it secondhand, it's a really good product. But I like this one. It gives me more capabilities, be able to use the Epic Store and do other things that Windows allows you to do. Change it to Linux, but I think Steam is running Linux, so I don't know what I'm saying here. But all in all, I'm just saying if you're a Windows user and you know your way around Windows and these little bugs that sometimes it has, go with this device. I highly recommend it. It's a great device, you get great support, and all in all, that's what I'm thankful for. Thankful for this bad boy. It's still running. Well, that was the review, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this review journey thing with my Lenovo Legion Go. Comment down below what was your favorite part, or if you have any other questions about the Lenovo Legion Go, please comment down below. I will gladly answer them. If you like the content you saw, please give this video a like. And while you're giving this video a like, go subscribe for the chance to win one of these bad boys, one of these portable mix box controllers. So go subscribe. It won't hurt. You might get something out of it. Lastly, don't forget to follow me on other social media accounts. But other than that, guys, thank you guys for watching. Stay vigilant. And see you guys next time. It's that time of year, boys and girls, and in between, where you're forced to be thankful for something. But this time, I'm not forced. I'm thankful on my own. I'm thankful for my Lenovo Legion Go.